Hello everyone, welcome to the KonnectzIT platform. So this particular video is going to be a little bit different from the usual tutorials because we are going to talk about the add-on applications inside KonnectzIT. The first one that we are going to talk about today is a number formatter, and we are going to talk about the individual functions that the number formatter performs. So in this particular video, we are going to use a trigger as a Zoho form, which is basically a very simple form builder application, which will help you to build your own forms. So we are going to integrate Zoho form, and we are going to publish that the results of the Zoho form inside the Google Sheet over here. So how exactly we are going to do that, we'll see a step-by-step tutorial for that here. So since Zoho Form is basically a webhook application, we needn't have to authorize it. We just have to follow the instructions given with it. So right now we will actually authorize Google Sheets. For that, I'll have to click on add an account here. So this is basically going to ask me a few permissions. Once I give those permissions, the authorization of Google Sheets will be finished. So this is basically an OAuth-based configuration method. So here I have to click on continue. And yes, the authorization of Google Sheets is done now. Now it's a perfect time to go and click on Create Connect, which will take us to the Visual Flow Builder. So this is basically where we'll be working on our Connect. So basically the trigger that we are going to use in this Connect is Zoho Forms. So I will drag and drop this one. Next, I have to choose the trigger, which will be New Form Submissions. I'm going to copy this URL and I have to follow the instructions which are given over here. So for that, I have to go to the Zoho form. And as you can see, this is the form that I've already created. You can add the fields as you like. So to integrate a Zoho form, I have to go to the integration section here. Then scrolling down, we have to go to the webhooks and we have to place the URL over here. Now I'm just going to click on save and I have to access the form. So to connect set to capture response over here, I have to click capture webhook response onto the Zoho forms here, and I have to fill the respective form for it to capture the response. So this is a Zoho form. I'm going to fill in this particular form. And finally, the email ID. So yes, I have successfully submitted the form. Now we just have to wait for Zoho forms to capture the response over here. So yes, as you can see, the response has been captured. The next thing that we are going to do here is the number formatter. So this is the number formatter that we are going to talk about in detail in this particular video. So herein, we have got four options. The first one is format the phone number. Next, we have format the currency, then the number, and perform the mathematical operation. So out of these four functions, we are going to talk about the first one in this video, that is format the phone number. So once we click on formatting the phone number, next we have to choose the format that we want this particular phone number to be in. So if we click here, here we have got 8 different functions, formats that we have here. The first one is E164, which is basically the international format. We can put the phone number into this format. The next one is with the spaces here in this particular format. Then we have the brackets with the national format. Then we have international with no country code. Then we have international with this particular format. And finally, we have got two here with no symbols, national and international. And this one with the national with no parenthesis. So you can choose the particular format you want your phone number to be in. So right now I'll just choose international here just to show you how exactly this phone number can be formatted into this particular format. Herein, I have to choose to the country that I want. So what exactly this will do, it will help me to put the format of the phone number here. So the country code, basically, so I will choose India. So since India has +91, so I'm going to get +91 in front of this phone number. So now I have to map the required fields, and here I just have to place the phone number and I'm going to click on validate. So the data has been successfully sent to number formatter here. So now I'm going to display the results of this onto a Google Sheets to show you how exactly the difference between this phone number and to the phone number after formatting we have got. So here I will click on first of all, I have to choose the respective account. Then I'm going to choose an action, which is going to be create spreadsheet row. Then I'm going to choose the spreadsheet. Then here the sheet that I want to display this particular results here. Now I'm just going to map the field. So basically I'll start with the phone number first. Here we have got the last name. Then we have the email ID and the first name over here. So now since we are done mapping all the fields, now I have to click on test and review. So yes, as you can see, the data has been successfully sent to the Google Sheet also. So this is basically how the Connect looks like. Now I'm going to click on publish here. So yes, as you can see, this is of the Connect that we had and it has been successfully published over here. So if we go and check, so yes, as you can see, this is the country code that I had, which is India, which will give me +91 with the respective phone number format that I want it to be in. So we are just going to check this particular connect again by filling the form once again over here. So I will put it as another lead name here. And finally the phone number and then the email ID. So yes, I've submitted the form. Now we just have to wait for it to replicate over here. So it'll take a few seconds. So yes, as you can see, we have got the results at the Google Sheet over here with the country code and the phone number that I just entered into that form. So this is how exactly one of the functions of number formatter works. We are also going to talk about the other functions that we have inside number formatter in the coming videos. Also, if you have got any kind of doubts regarding the number formatter, we have also got the help documents here about the number formatter. So if we go to the documents in the home page of KonnectzIT here, and we just have to type number formatter here. So this is where you'll get all the information which I had just spoken about the phone number, that the different formats that we have got over here, and with the country code and the country that you belong to. So you can also access this particular document. So thank you so much.